everybody, and welcome back to the homestead. If you're new here, my name is Jessica. My friends call me Jessie. My family and I, we homestead on 1 acre, just one. We raise poultry. We have a large garden. We have this saying, we do what we can right where we are. So if you're new here, thanks for joining us. If you're some of our old friends, and by old I mean we've been on YouTube less than 2 years, but I still consider you friends or family, thanks for coming back. I'm just going to do a quick channel update. I'm going to try not to make it last a real long time. I know it can be boring to hear someone ramble on, but I wanted to give you an update on things going on around here, some of our expectations for 2023, and just say hi. Miss y'all. Anyway, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, a wonderful Christmas, and a Happy New Year. For us, we made it through, and that's about how all of 2022 was for me. I made it through. So first of all, I guess I had a few people ask about my health and emailed me and messaged me. Thank you all for checking up on me. I sure appreciate all of you. And I wasn't really going to give too much information other than what I had to, because I know everybody has problems of their own. And, you know, I just didn't want to burden anybody with mine. But I'm going to make this as short as possible. Not this last November, but November before. So technically it's been 14 months I've been dealing. There's a cat right here. I started in with some really high blood pressure. And they couldn't figure out what was going on with me. They put me on blood pressure meds. I tried to eat right. I tried to eat healthy. My body was not responding to anything. Fast forward like 6 months, and I'm on 5 different medications for blood pressure. Nothing's working out. And they start running all these tests, and they start thinking of different avenues that are different problems it might be. And honestly, my primary doctor, he was calling other doctors on vacation on their boats and everything, trying to figure me out. And it turned out that I had a giant kidney stone blocking the ureter from my left kidney. And it was like embedded into the tissues. And that was backing up in that left kidney and giving me high blood pressure and causing that kidney to just get really big and swell. And it was just not a happy kidney. So it took 3 procedures to get that stone out. And once they got the stone out, I started feeling better immediately. My blood pressure came down great, but it had caused a lot of damage. My left kidney was functioning about 47%. It was not draining. And I got to see the pictures of it, and it was so bloated up. And then after all the fluid that had backed into it was released with the removal of the stone, I mean, I don't want to gross you out, but it basically looked like a bloated pork chop. It just looked terrible. So I had to go in for another surgery, because a month or 2 after my last surgery, which would have been in September, we found out like November that this kidney is not draining. The reason that it's not draining again is because it's scarred shut. So December 16th, I went back in again for them to work on the scar tissue, to dilate the ureter. I have a stent that runs from the ureter all the way down into my bladder. Not fun. And I go back this Friday. I've done some other tests. I go back this Friday to talk about those test results, and then we're going to take that out of my body at some point, hopefully in the next couple weeks. And I'm praying that that is it for me, and that I can get back to my recovery. My body is so weak. I'm full of radiation. I'm full of anesthesia medicines and chemicals, and I'm just very unhealthy. I need to detox. I need to build my core body strength. I need to do things to make myself healthier, because for 14 months, and especially the last 6 months, I've not really got to do anything. So for those of you checking on me, thank you so much. Please keep praying for me. Hope that wasn't too much of a burden. I hope I made that the shortest I could on my health. But I just trust God. I'm in His hands. He's going to get me through this, and I'm going to get better. And that's just the way it's going to be. Mama's got stuff to do. Okay, so that's the first one. That's my health update, and I wanted to get that out of the way because that's the least fun part. Oh, I have a checklist here, so I can mark that one off. Okay, we have a couple new things here on the homestead, one of which I can't show you yet, but I'll show you before the end of the video. It's pretty cute. Some of the things that we're going to do a little bit differently is for a while there we tried to do a couple lives, and I am not a very technical person at all. I totally depend on my 2 adult children that live here at home with me to help me with these things. I'm an old lady. I was born out of time. I'm not good at technology. But we're going to work on doing a live once a month. I'm thinking like around the first of the month, because I want to get to know you all better, and I want to talk to you personally, and I just want to have conversations with you. And I really enjoyed the lives that we did, but I just didn't feel like I was very good at it. But we're going to try again. But instead of trying to do it weekly like some channels, or popping off intermittently and you never know when, I think we're just going to do one a month and have a set day and go with it. And we're going to see how that goes. But I think it'll go really well. You know, I know that lives are a big deal for a lot of channels. The Three Rivers Challenge, for those of you that are unfamiliar, if you look up the channel Three Rivers Homestead, there's a young woman there whose name is Jessica. And her family, they are sweet, blessed family, wonderful channel, one of my favorites. Every January, she does a pantry challenge. And you just hashtag Three Rivers Challenge. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And you can follow that hashtag to see what everybody does. And the principle is to eat entirely out of your pantry as much as possible for the year of January and even February if you want to. So for my family, I have a lot of canned stuff that I have had for a while that we need to use up. And we are going to participate in the challenge. It's going to be a little bit different, which that's one of the beautiful things about it, is you can make your own rules. There's no set rule that you have to follow. We do get fresh milk each week, and that comes with cream. We do have to get a few things that we just don't have here at our home, you know, dairy being one of them. But for the most part, I'm going to do my best to not hit that grocery store. And we're going to eat out of our pantry. And I won't be able to do daily videos, but I'm going to be able to post videos on some of the most interesting and yummy recipes that we come up with out of that pantry to participate in that challenge. So I'm pretty excited about it, and I'm hoping everything holds up. If I do have a surgery here in the next week or two, that might slow me down, but I'm going to do my best for y'all, okay? I'm at least going to get some of them out so you can see and get some ideas on ways to use your pantry, like ways to use our canned potatoes, beans, meat, stuff like that, okay? So I'm excited about that. I do want to add one note to that challenge. I am on an elimination diet, and it's a kind of a controversial elimination diet. That is, I'm doing more of a carnivore challenge. I'm doing this to try to reset my body, to heal what's inside my gut that has just been destroyed by all these medications and anesthetics and radiation and everything. So I'm primarily eating meat and healthy fat, and that's it for the month of January. And I don't know how much further I will go with it, but I want to do this. I'm already feeling better. I did keto before, and I was successful with keto before all this junk started. So weight-wise, I'm not budging. I've been to doctors for that. They say it's my age and hormones. Who knows? I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But for right now, I'm going to do carnivore. My family's going to do the eating out of the pantry. I just wanted to explain that in case on one of the videos you don't see me eating it. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I'm abstaining, at least for the month of January, from anything other than good healthy meat and good healthy fat. Okay, so we covered the monthly lives and we covered the challenge. Our garden's going to look a little different this year. We haven't really got to work much on the Chappie greenhouse, but hopefully in the spring we will get started. Husband has been working on some other projects like the chicken barn, and I'll get to do a video hopefully soon to catch you up on that. They're moved in and everything. We're going to rearrange the garden. I didn't get to do anything that I wanted to do last year, and the way that I had stuff set up just wasn't working, so we're going to have some good gardening videos, some composting, working on the greenhouse. I've got a ton of cardboard collected because we're going to do some no-till stuff, and we got to put that cardboard down first. So stick with us for that. I always thought this channel was going to be more of a gardening channel. Honestly, it's turned out to be more of a canning channel, which I think is cool. I'm fine with that. I didn't think anybody would really be interested in that part. But homesteading is growing. Your food, your flowers, what have you. And it's going to be this spring. Mama missed a season, and I am missing tomatoes, and I'm missing flowers, and I just missed getting out there in the dirt so bad. I'm ready to rock with it. So after these couple months of winter, I'll start sowing some cold weather stuff in the greenhouse in February sometime, depending on the weather. There's a cat. See my kitty? That's Miss Mouse. She wants on my lap. Anyway, so we're going to do some rearranging and seed starting soon, and I'm all excited about it, and I hope you come along with me as we do it. We're going to do Next one is a Q&A video. So we've never done anything like that before, and I think it would be interesting, and it'd be a way for you to get to know our family better. So if you would like to ask some questions, you know, we are a Christian family. We are family friendly. As long as it's family appropriate, we will answer your questions easily, you know, without hesitation. So if you have any questions for me, for any of the kids, for husband, put them in the comments below and just let us know what you want to know. And if we get enough comments, even if we get, you know, 10 questions or what have you, we'll do a video, and we're just going to kind of do like an introductory, my brain, my mouth, it happens all the time, don't it? We'll do a video where you can kind of get to know us better, get to know our family, and we just want to, you know, let you know that you're our friends and we appreciate you. We appreciate the time that you've spent with us, the views, and the way that our channel has grown. I've said this before, I never thought we'd even get to 100. So to have 1,300 is just a blessing, blessing, blessing. Thank you so much for that. And it's all because of you guys, and we sure appreciate the time that you put into watching our videos. So we want to do a Q&A video. So any questions you have, if you make it to this point in this video, I'm trying to make it quick, put them in the comments, and just we'll see what we can do for you in answering those. Okay, what else do we have? Anything else? I already said thank you and we appreciate you, right? The Chappie greenhouse, we haven't done anything to that. The little cattle panel greenhouse that we have is still there. It's still going. We got a little bit of damage from the really, really super cold, windy front that came through at Christmas time, the weekend of Christmas. It got a little bit of damage, but considering the speed or how fast the wind was, it wasn't really that bad at all. It's easily repaired. So, you know, in the next month or so, we're ready to climb in there and get busy. It's going to take a whole day to clean that thing out. It's just been a mess. When you don't use your greenhouse for a year, you know, everything goes in it, stuff's knocked over. I had a little gray hen living in it for a while, so I got to get in there, and it's going to take a day to even clean the thing out. So what else do we have coming up that's interesting? Oh, we're going to do some raised beds, something I've never done before. I have a certain part of the garden that I want to make some raised beds in. That's going to be cool. We're upcycling with our materials for that. The materials that we used for the chicken run and the chicken house, other than the barn itself, is all reused, recycled. You know, we are a single income family. Everything that we use, we try to use more than once. We try to waste as little as possible, and that goes right along with everything that we use in the garden and for our animals and for just our maintenance and stuff around our home. So we'll do some videos on that, ways to save money. That big inflation word. You know, it's affecting everybody, especially things like eggs. Oh my goodness. Like me, I'm eating a lot of eggs right now, and my hens are not laying yet, but they should be any day. I'm just like, I would check them every day. Where's my eggs? I know it's coming, but the cost of eggs here in Southeast Missouri, in the county that I live in, the cheapest is Walmart. It's right around $7 for 18 eggs, which is insane. And then the other stores that we have in our town, they're $8 or more. It is just crazy. So I understand, and that's why we do things the way that we do, to be as frugal as we possibly can be. So we may do a few videos on that, just to show, you know, how to be as frugal as you can. Anyway, I'm going to pause this to show you our last new adventure here on the homestead, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, everybody, meet Glory. This is why I waited till the end. Here she is. She's 8 weeks old. We've had her since she was 6 weeks old. She's the sweetest girl. Yes. She is a Masper. She is an English Mastiff and Great Pyrenees pup. Can you see? We weighed her yesterday. We're weighing her weekly to watch her growth. And she weighs 19.6 pounds at 8 weeks old. She's a big girl. Look at them paws. Look at them big old paws. You see them paws? She's just, what do you want to call her? She's not a livestock guardian dog. She's a family guardian dog. She's going to be our guard girl. We do have Ruth the Husky here. We have a few cats. And Ruth is an excellent dog. Huskies are an awesome breed. I love them. She's my girl. But she is the friendliest dog on the planet. And we want one that is still friendly but will alert if something should go on, because we do live in a rural area and the world that we live in, it's good to have a good dog. So this is Miss Glory. The reason her name is Glory is because we got her during the Christmas season. Actually the day after my surgery. So December 17th we got her. My goodness. She's a mess. Okay, I'll let you down, but don't knock the phone down. Okay, she's gone. I'm surprised she let me hold her that long. She's squirrely right now, but she is so much fun. She's super smart. She's doing great, sleeping through the night, going outside to go potty already, occasional accidents, but she's doing fantastic. And she's going to start her training soon to know how to sit and stay and wait and all that good stuff. But anyway, she got her name because at Christmas time, we couldn't figure out what to name her. We didn't want to go with the same old boring traditional names, and we didn't want to call her Snow or something like that. And it kind of came to me in my sleep. My brain does its best thinking while I'm asleep, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, the verse from the Bible, glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. And it was just in my head that whole night, and I woke up this morning, that next morning, and I said, her name is Glory. And it stuck. And what's really cute is when Jesse Boy gets up in the mornings, he'll say, morning, Glory. And so that's kind of sneaking in too there. Who knows? But right now she's Glory. And it's sticking, and she is just the cutest bug. And we just love having her as part of our family. And so you'll see her in the background of some videos just like you see Miss Ruth. At any rate, thank you for joining me today. I hope I didn't bore you. I made this as fast as possible. I feel like I spoke as fast as possible and stuttered a bit, so hopefully I made a little bit of sense to you. Thank you for blessing us. Stick with us. Hopefully things will be different in 2023 and we can really get rocking and rolling and doing things together and communicating and videos and teaching and just having fun. And just thanks for joining me, guys. Have a great new year. Ditch can right where you are. And here comes Jesse Boy to talk, give us our memory verse. He's coming. He's coming. Have a seat. Oh, there he is.
Psalms 34, verse 8, O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him.
Bye.